stuff going on in here. That's where you need to be afraid. Be very afraid. What the hell is that? I'm stepping back. It's seen me. I'm out of here. I'm on my way to the train station. I'm so excited. It's the run up to Halloween. And as always, I'm travelling solo. I'm going somewhere totally different. Somewhere you won't expect. And it all starts here at Luton Airport. I can't wait to show you what I'm about to do. See you on the other side. So where am I? I'm in Brasov. And where is Brasov? Transylvania. I'm in Transylvania, folks. Can you believe it? Yep, you heard me right. I'm in Brasov, Transylvania. I can't wait. It's going to be so much fun. I thought I'll come and look for Dracula. It's Halloween coming up. Let's do something different, Solo&Sovereign. So, I'm in Romania. And I'm looking forward to this. Let's see if we can find Dracula. I forgot to bring garlic though. I'm really fed up about that. You know, when I was growing up, I used to like to watch all those lovely Dracula films with Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee. I loved Christopher Lee. And it always showed these little quaint, what was supposed to be Romanian towns. Now I know that they were all filmed in Ealing Studios. However, we're going to go and have a look for Dracula. My first glimpse of Transylvania. Isn't that beautiful? So my hotel's somewhere around here. I'd booked a taxi to take me from the airport. It's literally taken me 15 minutes. Lots of restaurants in this little square here, so don't have to worry about getting something to eat. And of course there's a KFC. So cheap eatings. I come in search of Dracula. And look at that. There's actually a restaurant called Dracula. Oh, if I want a little bit of liquor there and tobacco, I can get some. I don't. How pretty is this? It's kind of late now, so that's probably why it's so empty. But lovely nevertheless. I'm excited. I love street singers, you know this. Just come through the front door. And this is what it looks like. I might go up the stairs, but little courtyard thing here. It's cute, isn't it? Just going up these stairs. I'm right at the top. So this is my hotel room. This is where I'm staying tonight. And for the next 3 days, I paid £120 for this room. Isn't that beautiful? That is phenomenal. There's my bathroom, my toilet, and my shower, big fancy shower. Oh my gosh. £120. Folks, I've done this trip super cheap. I did exactly how I went to Vienna. I went with Wizz Air, £48, under seat baggage. I let them choose the seat for me, which was quite reasonable, although the Romanians climbed on that plane and sat wherever the hell they wanted. I wasn't in the mood to argue, I just sat down. And then £120 for this. Leave on very late on Sunday night. So £170 for a 4-day break, basically. I can't wait to wake up in the morning and see it in the daylight. And on that note, good night, folks. Good morning. My first morning in Brasov. It's just exciting.
Continue straight onto Piatas Fatalui.
Isn't it lovely? There we go. This is literally outside of my hotel room. In the daylight, coming out onto a square, that lovely church in the background, very foggy, and it's really cold. But don't worry, I brought a hat. So I'm on an excursion and we're going in search of Dracula. I can't wait, I'm really excited. Got in the van, I actually paid for an excursion. I couldn't be doing the public transport like I did in Vienna. And the fog is thick, which is going to be interesting when we get to Dracula's castle. As if he's there. I'm still a bit fed up because I forgot to bring garlic yet again, but there you go. And here we are. That's very much how I kind of pictured Dracula's area. You know, in those old films, this is what it looked like. This little village, and then up in the background, Dracula's castle. And then Dracula would come down in the nights and eat people.
Blood and catch the Turkish people alive, putting the stick in the same stick.
So this is what Vlad the Impaler, when he caught people, he would push them on these spikes here. It's only been put there for Halloween though, apparently. It's not normally there. We're in search of Dracula.
Sometimes a lot of American already. And here in the fortress was not roof, not room inside, not nothing. Only fortress for soldiers.
It's really beautiful here. The colours are amazing. That's some scary stuff. I didn't open my bedroom windows last night. I was scared in case something like that came through. And here we are. Dracula's castle. These are all the people that have lived here. That's for a doorway. It's very tiny in here, this first room. It's all made of stone. So, this was built in the 1300s. It was given over to soldiers. You can see the old part here. Queen Marie had taken a liking to the area, built up the rest of it. So what you're seeing here, it was ruins before, and it's now got windows and doors. This bit is all added in the 1900s. 1890s. Bram Stoker wrote the Dracula stories. Was there a Dracula? Oh, I don't know. So from a ruinous fortress, Queen Marie decided that she loved the area and turned it into a home. Pretty, isn't it? I guess that's one of her dresses. Isn't that lovely? What a beautiful room. I don't know, I think it's kind of prettier, the rooms in here, in comparison to Hever Castle. Another room. I mean, I don't know what it would have been, but lovely little log fires. And so Queen Marie was actually the granddaughter of Queen Victoria, who married Ferdinand I and became Queen of Romania. It's not grandiose as such as you would expect it to be, you know, for queens and kings. No sign of Dracula just yet. Another tiny staircase. I guess this takes us out to the top of the fortress. Look at that view. Oh, that's amazing. It's so beautiful. And over there, rolling hills. Stunning, stunning. Wow. Hey miss, hello. If you turn round, I'm going to be out of here before anybody else. Miss isn't moving. Lady, get away, there's a wolf coming. There's a wolf coming, lady, get away. Get away, lady, he's coming to eat you. Well, she's finished. What have we got here? Now, if that opens its eyes, I'm out of here. That door is beautiful. Isn't that amazing? This must be Queen Marie's bedroom. So it's kind of something similar to Anne Boleyn's bedroom. These little beds, they all have little bodies, it seems. Mind you, I suppose that's a standard double. For me, that would be just tiny. It's lovely. A little passage here. Looks out onto the grounds below. It's really quaint, really cute. You know, you expect these kings and queens to live in these huge palaces and, you know, something similar to Buckingham Palace, but it's not that way at all. When you look at the other castles, they're all very small. And I say small, it's bigger than a 3-bedroom semi. So now we're going up to the torture chamber. Why? I like a bit of torture myself. I should be careful how I say that, in case people think it's some kind of, you know, bondage thing. It's not. Oh, look at the axe. That's to chop off your head. Oh, that's a box for witches. Wow, how evil. That is shocking. She's got weights attached to her feet and her wrists. You can see where her body sits on that pointed part there. The cruelty is unbelievable. Wow. I can't imagine how much that must have hurt. My poor nipples. There's the spike. They loved a spike by all accounts. And if you look at the picture of the spike, that goes all the way through his body. Wow. How awful. So that's tickle torture, designed to take the skin off the bone and strip that person of their skin, as you can see here. Look. How wicked is that? Just gosh. That's the iron boot.
I just sent Victoria a picture.
The knee splitter. That's mad. That's what that looked like. That's the violin disgrace. Well, these people were nutters. Can't imagine the torture that must have been. That'd make you confess to anything, wouldn't it? And here we have the rat. Never seen one up close. Not that I wanted to, but you know, there's a few people I know I'd put on it. Oh gosh, the torment. And the torment of this. Wow. Oh gosh. This is called the interrogation seat. Oh, I can't imagine sitting on that, let alone standing next to it. You know, you'd see that and you'd just confess straight away, I did it. Shocking. Thank you. Isn't that lovely? Love their courtyard. The building's not square, it's kind of rectangular. So you can see the grounds from anywhere in the building if you choose to. And here I am actually in the courtyard of Dracula's castle. But actually there really isn't any Dracula at all, it turns out. So was my trip a wasted trip? No, I've had a great time. It's really lovely here. It's a beautiful castle. I can see why the Queen would have liked it. And I'm thankful that I got the opportunity to come here. Truly thankful. Something different, right, for Halloween. Solo&Sovereign, folks. Look, I paid £48 for the flight, £120 for 3 nights in the hotel room that I've got. I've come here by myself. I've had a great time. I paid for an excursion. It's £50 for the excursion. And I've got to see. And again, this is something that, you know, if you chose to do it, you could do it on your own as a day trip even. It took 2 hours, 45 minutes to fly here. You could. If I can do it, Solo&Sovereign, you can do it. Solo&Sovereign. So, I came to Transylvania in search of Dracula. Did I find Dracula? No. I found a mythical invention by Bram Stoker that the Romanians have taken on board. They've chosen which castle might have been his, if it were real. They've chosen which creature it might have been, had he have been real. What really has happened here is that Queen Marita came along, saw these ruins, turned it into a castle, which is very beautiful. Very beautiful. I can see why the Romanians would say, yeah, well, Dracula would be rich and he'd have a fantastic looking castle. But there's no such thing as Dracula. And Bram Stoker had never even been to Romania. So, you know, it's a fantastic story. But that is exactly all it is, a story. No Dracula this Halloween, folks. At least I hope not. Good morning, folks. I'm just getting up and getting ready to go around Transylvania. I had the worst night's sleep ever. It's like a furnace in here, so I had to get up in the night and open the windows, but something bit me. It's like the worst bites I've ever had. I don't know if you can see that. Itchy, it's sore, it's everything. Terrible bites. And to top that off, I got the worst toothache in the night ever. Both sides of my mouth, my gums, everything, they're just killing me. The pain is just shocking. Just shocking.